Mike, there's this thing out here called the Universal City Walk, and wait till you hear about this place. Imagine somebody takes a mall and turns it inside out and doubles the price of everything in the mall. So you're walking outdoors and you see, oh, it's Lids is over there. Oh, it's the world's weirdest comic book store that doesn't have as many comic books in it as you'd think. You know what it is? These frickin' Funko Pops. Man, they love Funko.
Yeah. I can't believe that's still going. I mean, the record store I used to go to down here in Howell.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It was a great record store for years. It's no longer with us, but it started to get overrun by Funko Pops. I think that's the sign that something's about to go down.
I want to
Funko Pops invade.
When the Funko Pops show up, things are about to change. Yeah. I want to know, does anybody out there does anybody listening collect Funko Pops? Do you have a relative or a loved one who collects Funko Pops? I would like to talk to someone. Not going to judge it. I just want to understand it.
This is like going into a commercial on Maury where they're trying to set up a future show.
Why, is that you?
What? Oh no, God no.
How many Funko Pops do you have, Jason?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have 4.
Then you are a bad collector of Funko Pops. You are technically a collector of them. You have more than 0 in your house.
I'm terrible.
You have more than 1 in your house.
Right.
But you're an awful Funko Pop collector.
Right.
Pat, any Funko Pops on your end?
0.
Mike, any Funko Pops?
0.
I ain't got none. I want to talk to like somebody who's just like, yeah, I have the Night at the Roxbury 2-pack of the Funko Pops. I want to talk to those people who are just like, no, I got the Castaway Funko Pop. Like people just buying. I don't know. I just want to know about it. I want to know
Does it come with Wilson?
I don't know.
It'd have to come with a little tiny Wilson.
And the joke is they all look the same, right?
Well, Mike,
I mean,
that's
it's like barely any variation between them.
Mike, they're making the one blank thing, and they just paint different things on it.
I've got 6. I forgot
a wig. The hair is slightly different.
The hair, yeah. Oh, what's this Funko Pop? Oh, this one was Walter White, and see, they paint it so he's in his underwear. What's this Funko Pop? Oh, this Funko Pop is from Strotzek. Then it's a Funko Pop of Strotzek. It comes with a little chicken dancing around. I'm reading the Werner Herzog memoir right now, Mike.
Yeah, I have to get on that.
It's fun. It's like it's like he deliberately it is not unlike Neil Young in the way that when Neil Young wrote a book, he's just like, well, I'm not going to tell you the stories you want to hear. I'm going to tell you all about the thing that no one knew about me, and there's a reason why no one knew about it, because it's maybe not that interesting. Werner Herzog keeps talking about, look, there's the Walter White Funko Pop just popped up. It's like Werner Herzog, I've never heard him talk more about hiking and walking and jumping off a thing and going all, like, he's just like, I'm amazed this guy's still alive, the amount of physical abuse he's taken his whole life with. Like, I was walking and then I got hit by a car and I fell down a flight of stairs and I just like, it got frostbite and I got shot. And it's just like, how are you still going?
Tom, how are you?
Oh, I know this voice already. I'm recognizing these voices like out of nowhere. This is my current friend. H-Man, and not even my former co-host of Ahoy, the co-host of Ahoy. We will do more. We'll do more.
Yeah.
H-Man, Harry Walliner. How are you tonight?
I'm doing pretty great. How are you doing?
I'm good. What's going on with you?
Well, I heard you earlier talking about Funko Pops and asking why people buy Funko, so I figured I'd call in.
Hold on. Okay, here we go. You might actually by the end of this call, I might have been right saying my former co-host.
No.
All right, Harry.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I need you to be honest.
Sure.
How many Funko Pops do you own?
I would say in like the 25 range.
25. Okay, 25. And I'm guessing how many of them aren't Moon Knight?
Actually, I would say if I have about 25, I'd say 18 of them or more are not Moon Knight related.
But you have 7 Moon Knight Funko Pops?
Well, yeah, because they made one where it was the actual comic accurate. They made one of the comic accurate where it's the other version of himself called Mr. Knight. And then they did all the ones for the TV series. So those kind of added up.
Okay. And what do you do with these things? You play with them?
I mean,
you
so
bring
what
them in
I
the
did,
tub?
I mean,
you bring them in the tub with you? What are you doing with these things?
Yeah, I sing the song Rubber Ducky from Sesame Street, and I squish them in the
Well, let me
tub.
just say something. You know that rubber ducks, Sesame Street didn't invent that.
No, but that's
what I'm going to say. Harry?
Yeah.
You Muppet people are something else. If there's
Oh
a
my
thing,
God, I'm not a
rubber duck.
You can't call me a Muppet person.
Well, if you like Sesame Street, I can.
It's not like I'm currently watching it. I know of it.
Well, you're currently on the show. That's why. 5 minutes from now, you'll be watching Sesame Street. No, these Muppet fans, God bless them all. They run a little too hot. They don't take it. They take it a little too seriously for a fun, crazy world. These Muppet fans are as by the book as it comes, man. They get
I feel like
twisted. If you say, what's his face? The bear. What's the bear's name again? Claude? What is it?
Fozzie.
If you say, Fozzie was at January 6th. Oh, I get so upset. So upset. These Muppet fans, they can't handle
Waka.
They can't handle a little teasing. That Fozzie Bear and who's the one who throws the fish around?
Oh, New Zealand.
Oh, I hate that guy. I hate that Muppet. If you say they were building a guillotine on January 6th, that's not funny. The Muppets are pure joy. The Muppets just bring joy to everyone. Not to everyone, baby. Not to everyone. They bring misery to my household. If I'm flipping channels and I see a Muppet on the TV, I throw the TV out. That TV has been compromised now.
Oh, wow.
Now, so you have all these Moon Knight things. Who are the other Funko Pops that you have in your collection? You said you have 25. Do you have any Deadpool Funko Pops?
No, that's one of the things that bothers me about Funko is that they'll just milk Deadpool until they can't possibly milk him anymore. So I don't have any Deadpool.
No, to be fair, they have not shown the restraint that they have with Moon Knight, making 7 of them.
Well, they're not all him. They're like characters from the show, at least. It's not like 7 different versions of the same thing.
But they do variants on some of these things. So,
yeah.
What other Funko Pops do you have?
I've got the whole Corleone family from The Godfather.
See, this I cannot abide by. They make a movie. You imagine an actor from imagine Francis Ford Coppola seeing this and being just like, "What's that? What? These weird bubble looking dolls? What?" And they're all the same? They're all the same, but just painted differently? So you have all the Corleone family. How many Funko Pops is that?
It's just 4. It's Michael, it's Vito, Sonny, and Fredo.
Yeah, okay. No K? No K?
No, unfortunately, they're pretty sexist when it comes to their Godfather Funkos.
Yeah, it's one of the other raps with these Funko Pop communities. The little incel vibe going through the Funko thing. Not you. Other Funko Pop people. There's definitely some incel energy running through.
I get that.
It's like probably a lot of Andrew Tate Funko Pops out there, right? So what do you do with these Funko Pops? Do you leave them in the box?
The Moon Knight ones I've all taken out. The other ones, for the longest time before the pandemic, I had them sort of displayed at my work desk in like a pyramid shape.
Okay. And how tempting would that have been? If I was in an office with you and I saw a pyramid stacked of Funko Pops, all I could think of would be someone go get me a baseball. I'm knocking these Funkos over.
Well, one of the writers on our show, and I think you know John Schrader, he would occasionally knock them over or mess them up while I was away from my desk. So
and what show was this?
You had someone in your corner. What?
What show?
Oh, you know the show.
Yeah, but the audience doesn't.
I know. It's Bob's Burgers.
Bob's Burgers. Now, this Bob's Burgers, speaking of January 6th, apparently this show feels it's, and he's currently doing a voice on the show. Jay Johnson is doing a voice to date. He does.
Yeah, he is no longer voicing on the show.
He has done 50 episodes after January 6th.
He's going to get me in so much trouble.
No, I'm joking. He didn't do that. He didn't do that. No, I'm just teasing. I'm teasing. Bob's Burgers is a great show. Would I have done a voice on it? At one point I would have. Now couldn't be less interested. Wildly disinterested in doing a voice. They couldn't afford me. That's all I'll say. I do other shows now. I do KIF. I do a voice on KIF. You ever watch KIF?
What is it?
KIF. KIFF.
Oh, no, I haven't heard of it yet.
Check it out. Check out KIF. KIF is best show approved.
Oh, okay.
Because they hired me and I like it. And they're nice people. Not like these Bob Burgers people. They're very nasty. These Bob's Burgers people. They're very nasty.
The way you what are you, Donald Trump? The way you said that.
These Bob's Burgers people, they're very nasty. They're not nice people. They're not nice people. No. So you play with the Funko Pops, like you move them around. You don't play with them, but you like position them around. So, yeah. They're a display, but I'm not like a collector. I'm like, if you take it out of the box, it loses the value. Like, I have a lot of. No,
you're
you're related to one of those.
No comment.
No comment. Look, if you want to play with them, play with them. Make them run around, right? Have them dancing around. Is there a Funko Pop you want that you haven't purchased yet?
Not that I know of. I think I kind of wanted. I was like, once the Moon Knight ones come out, I'll get them, and that's kind of about it. They just don't have any room. Like, I don't want to keep adding to my desk.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Medea. What if there was a Funko Pop for Medea? Would you get that?
Oh, well, my mother-in-law is a big Medea fan, so I'd probably get that for her then.
Okay. Well, you buy 2 then. 1 for yourself, right? Harry, you're one of my favorites.
Yeah.
If not my actual
You're one of my
favorite.
favorites, Tom.
If not my true favorite. I salute you.
Thank you.
And with your
I
Funko
hope I see
Pops,
you soon.
just let me say this about these Funko Pops also. They're not the best
Yeah.
looking. They're not the best looking toys that are out there.
Oh no, not at all.
They're like weird bubble things. They look cheap.